So, let's head to the next area, shall we? Mystery Manor. Excuse me, moi. Man. Alrighty then. Albus is here. I must end this now with my own hands. No matter the cost. So we have more recycled music here, but again, it's good, so... Here we have some new enemies. You want to absorb this guy's glyph here. We get Voluminatio, call a ball of light that tracks enemies. It's a pretty useful attack. I would recommend it. It's pretty good for every enemy here except for this guy. And we got a Mad Butcher with a freaking chainsaw. They're not as dangerous as you might expect them to be, as long as you just stay away from them. But yeah. Mad Butcher, a madman with a mechanized saw. Enjoys butchery and sculpting. That's cool. And White Fomar, mocks God with sacrilegious chanting. Has another drop. But they're actually kind of annoying because they like to teleport around, preventing you from killing them. So yeah, we got a Flea Man, whatever. We got a bunch of more Mad Butchers in here. We got a Mimic, which, yeah, the spell actually works very nicely on. You could actually just go up there and, like, use it. You'd be completely safe, but it would take a lot longer, so, you know. Whatever you gotta do. Okay. Well, like I said, those guys aren't really too bad. There we got two Fleamen guarding money. For whatever reason, I don't know why. They're just kind of there, and that's the way it is. There you go. Yeah, they don't drop anything, but they are worth some decent experience, so... Why not kill them again? Same with the Mimic. Yeah, see, you can literally just hang out up here and use this, and it'll keep hitting them. But it takes a lot longer to do that. But it's worth doing, I would say, because they do around 60 damage, so... It's not good. So up here, ooh, you remember Evil Force? He was like an optional enemy earlier in the game. But now you actually have to fight him, so... He's much less dangerous now, but he's still dangerous. Oh, come on. Don't freaking stick your tongue out at me, knocking me out of the room. Light works very nicely on him. He's actually weak against fire and light, I believe. And there's a cat, but I'd recommend taking care of these guys first before you save the cat, who's up here. There you go. And more Mad Butchers, because they're mad about who knows what. Probably the economy or something. Who knows. And we got another room, this time 3 Flamen guarding money. There's also something hidden in the wall. Schnitzel! How cool is that? Schnitzel! A thin Viennese cutlet. Yeah, okay. Whatever you gotta do, man. Yeah, you want to quickly get rid of the Dark Force before you get kind of locked in the corner. Because that can easily happen and you'll end up taking a lot of damage. And our HP isn't exactly looking too good right now. So avoiding damage would be a good thing. So we want to head this way. More Evil Force, Dark Force, whatever, man. I love how they die, though. That is awesome. More Evil Force. And Fleaman! Then we get a chest! With our first gold ore, which we need for a quest. Where you at, Goldor? I think we need 2 more, though. This ore is as valuable as it is heavy. Cool. So we still need 2 more. I want to come back in here, take care of the enemies, of course. Oh boy. Get out of my face. Oh god, this is not going well. I have 4 HP. This is actually pretty scary. But there is a save point very close by. Close by as in like 2 rooms away, so I'm not gonna heal now. It's risky, but I'm gonna take this risk. I'm pretty confident that I can get there without getting hit one more time, right? Yeah, there's just these 2 guys in here. As long as we don't get hit by either of them, we're okay. There we are. So now it looks like we're in a mine. So there's the save point and the boss door, but before we go into the boss door, I highly recommend you get a glyph that's over this way, because it's going to be extremely useful against the boss. Though I should mention, it's very annoying to get, because you basically have to go through kind of a puzzle room, and they drop cashmere thread for whatever reason. So if you go in here, it's a completely dark room, there's spikes all over the place, moving around. You gotta find your way around, because there's like boxes in the room, and platforms and such, so you gotta find the way through, basically. And the spikes hurt a lot, so you want to be very careful. And here's the glyph. You gotta get close enough to it, though. And in a spot where the spikes won't hit you while you're trying to absorb it. Okay, it should be fine. And we get Volumbra, command the powers of darkness. And that lights the room up as well. But now we get a darkness attack, which works extremely well on the boss. That's why I highly recommend using it. Let's just get out of here first. Much easier to get back since you can see what you're doing. Oh, so I still take a hit. That's just sad. Okay. And by the way, that dark spell that we just got works very well on these guys, since they are weak and dark. Well, what am I doing? No. Volumbra, where you at? There you go. Look at that. The cool thing about it is it stays on screen so it can hit enemies multiple times, which is cool. More cashmere thread. Okay. So let's rock. First, let's actually put the intelligence buff. It'll make that attack hurt even more. Alright, let's do this thing. If this is how it must be, then let's end it now. The Dominus is mine, and I've waited long enough. Hand it over, Shanoa. Is this why you betrayed our master? Did you trade your home, your life, just to be consumed by this darkness? What did you hope to gain? Answer me. You okay, man? Shanoa, what am I... Gah! No, Shanoa, run. You have to get away from here. Now. Albus? Uh-oh. Run. Ha! What good would that do her? She cannot escape me. So he's obviously possessed now. All of humanity is merely cattle led to slaughter at my behest. I, Lord Dracula. Give yourself as sustenance to me, weak, foolish human. That will be your honor. So he's possessed by Dracula now. That's fun. Even in this state, without any memory of the man you once were, I pity you. It's my duty to free you from this suffering. To ensure you don't meet such an end. Rest in peace, Albus. Okay. So you want to absorb his glyph. Which the only way to actually do that is to jump behind him or slide past him, because there is no contact damage in this fight. Which is pretty unique, and this music freaking rocks. Okay. There we go. Acerbatus calls forth the power of spite. So a lot of his attacks are pretty easy to avoid once you get his attack pattern down. Oh boy. See, it takes some practice to not take a hit, but it's definitely doable. Probably easier than some of the bosses once you get it down. Having no contact damage is very nice here. Sorry, dude. I know your attacks. Oh boy. Yeah, he didn't do that attack till he's about dead. Oh, that was sweet. That was smooth, Shanoa. Well. So we got it. This will complete Dominus. The power that corrupted Albus and consumed him. Can this cursed power truly be used to vanquish evil? I'll return the final piece to Barlow. My mission is complete. Albus medal. So we got Albus. Expert in the use of firearms. His gun is called Agartha. And I believe if you didn't save all of the villagers, that would pretty much be the final boss. Medal awarded for defeating Albus. Good stuff. I want to absorb this. One piece of Dominus shrouds you in Dracula's magic. Dominus Agony. What's going on? Albus's memories. I can feel them. Name's Albus. I guess we're brother and sister now. My brother, huh? Albus? Ugh. You can't keep doing this. You'll destroy yourself. Let me take your place. I love that text window, by the way. What kind of brother would I be if I didn't protect you? That's my role. Accepting Dominus is likely to interfere with one's memories and emotions. I see. That being the case, we should assume the true price is much higher. Yeah. Sir, name me as the bearer. I can't allow Shanoa to risk her life. But you aren't able. There has to be a way, and I'll find it. Well, you found a way, but, you know. Alright, Albus, I will give you my word. But before all that, I have a great errand for you. But Barlow told me Albus took my memories. It was Dominus? Albus, did you steal Dominus for my sake? So you figured it out. A shame everything ended in failure. Albus? I can hear your voice inside my mind. I love this song here, by the way. Inside Dominus, actually which you absorbed. That is impossible. It would seem the blood of the Holy Whip's legacy makes many things possible. One of my life's fortunate miracles, you might say. Betrayed by the old man, I fled with Dominus. In this way, I had taken your place as bearer, and you were no longer at risk. Alone, I continued my research into methods of controlling Dominus. As you know, that glyph's power is Dracula's as well. To this end, I required the blood of the sacred Belmont clan. Since they vanished years ago, I set out to find any traces of their heritage. The villagers. There you go. Exactly. Fate drew them to the village, all 13 of that line, which is why you need to save them all for the good ending, obviously. I studied their blood with great diligence. In the end, even that power wasn't enough, so that explains why he was taking the blood, to contain Dominus, and the glyph consumed me. But with your body gone, your spirit remains, absorbed into the glyph. And now that soul dwells within me, alongside the power of Dominus. By all accounts, Dominus should have overpowered and erased my will. However, the villager's power courses through you, and that tethered me here. How can that be? Probably from absorbing the glyphs I used to imprison them. You are quite remarkable, Shanoa. There is still one thing I do not understand, Albus. Why did you try to take my place if you knew it would cost you your life? I doubt you could understand without your memories or emotions. Let's just say I knew what mattered to me and what had to be done. Once the ritual began, though, I no longer had any choice. Everything that happened since then was laid out before me. A path I had to follow. I still don't understand. It's just as well. No need to concern yourself with the affairs of my heart. But I do need you to promise me one thing. What is it? No matter what happens, you mustn't use Dominus. Its power comes at a great price. Your life. Please, Shanoa, don't ever use Dominus. You have to trust me. I do, Albus. Then I've done all I can. Thank you, Shanoa. But now, I believe my time is at an end. Albus, wait. I have to know. You'll be fine now. Remember your promise. Albus. Don't go, Albus. You gave up your life for my sake, and I don't feel anything. I can't even shed a tear. Why was everything stolen from me? Only one person can answer my questions. I won't let Albus' sacrifice go to waste. I must learn the truth. So, it looks like we need to go back and talk to Barlow yet again. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here, but we got this attack now. Acerbatus! Check that out. That has some nice range, covers a nice area, so it's good stuff.